Hopefully that AC in the other room doesn't. It's loud, but it's so hot.
Need it.
It's like 100 degrees in Chicago, guys, and it's like the humidity is like 200%. It's ridiculous. It's thick, so it's very hot in here. Interesting story here, and so we are bringing this up for the third time.
Yeah.
We did a video about a month ago when we originally got this.
Yep.
When you listed this, we made a decision, put it on auction. It sold.
Yep.
Then we made a second video when I made a boo-boo that I called, what I called that video, I should be fired. I should fire myself,
yeah.
right?
Well, now what?
And now Vicky suggested I should make a title, I should hire myself or rehire myself.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is the toy that I made a boo-boo that originally sold on auction 2 weeks ago for $260 plus $20 shipping.
Yep.
I screwed up. I shipped the guy a bowl of soup.
Yeah. Yes.
I shipped him some kind of ceramic bowl that, whatever. I made a big boo-boo. He decides he doesn't want it anymore. He says, no, I don't want it. Don't give it to me. I don't want
not
it.
Not at this time.
Not at this time. So I guess in a moment of the auction, he was into it. He bought it, impulse buy for sure. Then a couple days go by. Very nice guy.
Very nice.
Back and forth, few emails. We told him to keep that bowl. He says, do whatever you want with it. Put a soup in it.
Yeah.
And because it wasn't worth it for us to go and get it, really.
No.
And then Vicky decides to, since he said he doesn't want it anymore, we're kind of off the hook with him. We can do whatever we want. And Vicky decides to list this, buy it now.
Yep.
For how much?
$4.99.
$4.99 plus still plus $20 shipping or something. And the week goes by, and guess what? It's sold today. So in a way, this worked out in big time favor.
Yes.
Because basically it sold for double the money, which is kind of crazy. But you know what? It's funny. Originally, when we had this, we talked about it, and maybe we should put it for like $600 or something.
I was planning on buy it now higher than what
and for some reason, I had a goofy gut feeling. Let's put it out for 99 cents. Let's get it, you know, ramp it up.
I like that.
I liked it because most of the time, actually, I'm very surprised how much the stuff will go for. But I guess that time,
I think what happened is we had that bid retraction.
Yeah,
it brought it down and it slowed it.
But it slowed it, but then went up again because it was at 230 and it went down to 160 and then it went right back up.
Did.
So, but in this time, I mean, this worked out in our favor.
Yeah.
Now I'm even thinking we should have listed for more, you know, because we saw one sold for $600. Yes. But I think it had a little bit more stuff. It had a few more extra pieces.
Yeah, maybe it did.
So, anyway, moral of the story is, if you see these Mark's toys, never walk by them. Always pick them up because the money is crazy. Yes, sir? How can I help you?
Well, since you're a fisherman,
yes.
What do you think a musky net like this should sell for?
How much would that sell? New one is about $120 with that size of a net. Okay. So
it might sell for like 50.
Yeah. 50, so you can put $60 on it. This is extendable pole, right? One way.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
okay. So this is if you're fishing for a big 30-pound Chinooks. So
he says for muskie.
Or muskie, 30-pound muskie. Absolutely. Yeah. So.
All right.
So going back to the Mark's toys, keep an eye on this stuff because it's
vintage.
This is gold.
It's vintage gold. It is.
Yeah.
And I don't think this set was made for more than a year or two.
Really?
Yeah, this is not one that was made for a very long time, so that's probably why, you know, it brings.
Did we sell any other stuff yet?
Yeah, we sold another bag of miscellaneous Marks. They didn't go to this set, and we got, I think, $100 for that. So.
Oh yeah, there was one that was like $89 or $99. Yes, yes. Well, I guess, you know, sometimes when you do dumb things, actually they work in your favor.
So welcome back to the team.
Yes, thank you for the rehire. So
you're back in.
This was a good
That's
one,
good.
you know. I mean,
it was meant to be. It's okay.
Yeah, sometimes
He was
that's
happy.
what I was gonna
he
say.
was perfectly fine with not.
Sometimes
keeping it.
things are meant to be.
Yeah.
This is a cool box, though.
That is. Yeah, that's a vintage box too. Hey, that's a tip. When you're out garage sailing or anything, if you see an old vintage box like that, don't think there's actually a turkey in there.
Yeah. Or if
there
there's
could be toys in there.
Sometimes whatever it's in there and just sticking out, and you see a vintage box.
Yeah, you look in that box.
Well, not only that, but sometimes the box itself.
Oh, we have sold some boxes.
We sold some empty boxes.
Yeah.
Before, just because what they represent, or the graphics, or what it was, and so yeah, pay attention.
Yeah,
to
there
that.
could be something good in that box.
You know, I made a lot of goofy mistakes over the years, but this one, it's up there and it actually paid off. So
yeah, that's crazy, right?
pretty cool. Different eBay story.
Mm-hmm.
You want to read that email quickly?
Sure. Okay. Hello. First, I would like to say that I am very happy with my first pair of shoes that I ordered from you. So I decided to order a second pair. They should be here tomorrow. Although I was surprised to see you had sold another pair to someone else and you accepted their offer. I didn't know that you would even think about accepting offers because there was not an option on the listing for best offer. So, where are we now? So, I feel that since I purchased 2 pairs of these shoes from you and paid full price, plus additional shipping for both of them, they would like to have a partial refund.
What do you do?
What should we do?
So, this guy's a nice guy, Kevin. He bought 2 pairs of these brand new shoes, and I showed them off before on the other channel that they sold. I bought 4 of these for $25 a piece, $100 for 4 pairs, brand new old stock, basically. The first pair, one of you guys, viewers, reached out to me and said, Pete, I saw these shoes, I like them, I would like to buy them from you, but you asking $100 plus $20 shipping on them, and somebody said I could do $100. Can you go down $20? I'll do $100 including shipping. And I said no problem. I gave him a 20% discount, basically brought the price down to $80 plus $20 shipping, $100 goes out the door. Next day, this gentleman that we just read the email buys a pair as well. I ship it out, he gets it. As soon as he gets it, he buys another pair. Remember, I have 4 available. He buys another pair because he gets the first one, he likes what he sees, that's his shoes that he likes, he buys another pair. As soon as he buys it, then he realizes he must have been somehow watching solds, what we sold. And he sees that I sold this pair to somebody with 20% off. So now he writes this email and he says, hey, listen, I bought 2 pairs from you and I didn't get any discount. There was no option for offer. So what do you guys think I should do?
It's kind of bold. I don't think I would do that.
You know?
To write that letter, but I would feel bad too.
I do not have an option on any of our listings. We don't do best offers.
No.
We only do best offer if somebody actually reaches out. Then I know for sure that this is a serious person. They took the time to write me an email. Hey, listen, would you take so much or so, you know, blah, blah,
sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depending totally on the item or how long we had it or how much I have in it, you know. But we don't do best offers. And of course it's different for you guys, for viewers. I do most of the time some kind of discount. When you guys reach out and you want this or that, more than happy to do the discount.
But that's always discussed before the purchase.
Exactly.
And this is the opposite.
This is opposite.
Being discussed
so it's very
the
interesting situation here, and I want to hear you guys in comments, what would you do? Would you, and I still have 1 more pair, remember, this is, I had 4, 3 sold, he bought 2 of them, I got 1 left. What would you do? Now he's asking kindly that he thinks he deserves some kind of refund.
A partial refund or a discount for at least all of the shipping costs. All of the shipping. So that means he's asking for $40. Basically, he's asking for the same amount as the other guy, as one of you guys, as a viewer got it. Right.
And
oh no, but wait, listen to this. Please let me know if you would accommodate this request. I would like to continue to give you positive feedback.
So now...
So that's sort of a threat.
Well, not a threat, but he's blackmailing.
It's blackmail.
You know, like, I'm not gonna give you a feedback, good one.
He's
if
trying
you don't...
to sweet talk you into giving him
So-
some money back.
Or should I just ignore him? But
Well,
now, what
I
if he gives me again negative feedback?
Well, then they'll remove it because eBay will look at this,
Yeah,
and they'll say he's trying to coerce you.
What's the proper word that he wants to?
It's extortion.
Extortion, exactly.
It's extortion.
Because
he has
like,
buyer's remorse. That's what he has.
You think so?
I think it's buyer's remorse.
Why would he buy then the second pair if he was very happy with the first?
Because he liked them.
Exactly.
He didn't see the discount. If you read this, it was only after he bought the second pair that he saw that somebody got a deal.
And I mean, originally these shoes, there's a price right here. These shoes are $54.99 original price.
Right.
At Kohl's, that means you could probably get them at
These
Kohl's.
are old.
Like, they probably sold at 35. You know how Kohl's does it. You know, they always jack up the price and you always have a sale going on.
Yeah.
But anyway, we paid 25. I mean, I could go down. We're still gonna make money.
Yeah.
I do kind of want to make him happy because it is repeat business, and I know he's trying to push it. Kind of.
I mean, I kind of don't like that last line though.
What do you guys think that we should do?
I don't know.
What do you think we should do with this? I'm very curious how people would handle something like this, or just say nothing and completely ignore him.
It's
because
going to give us a negative.
But if he does, then like you said,
I think they'll remove it.
They remove it because
I do.
that's extortion right there. I mean, he's, you know, like he clearly said, I would like to continue to give you positive feedback.
Thank you. He says thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. So
why couldn't, I mean, we're still selling a product that we represented completely honestly.
Correct.
We should still get it, and you shipped fast, and they're good, you know, shoes.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, if he's not happy, he can return these and get his money back, right?
Yes, he can. Right, we didn't fail him in any way. He
just
didn't like someone else got a deal.
Right.
So he should learn now. There's no harm in asking a seller to give a discount before you buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Unless there was a flaw. Unless that's something, it turns out he got it and one pair, for example, had a mark or something.
He's already admitted he likes them.
And he admitted that he likes them. Their pair. He's saying, I'm very happy with the pair.
Oh, actually, he wrote this yesterday, right? This is from yesterday.
Right.
So he said the second pair should be here tomorrow.
Right.
Which means today.
Today.
So scary, right? What's he going to do? He's not going to, he's going to hold off on feedback.
I don't know. All right. We have one more good story about eBay. So another eBay problem that I would like eBay to hear about it because they need to fix this. There's no good way of dealing with this when it happens. It doesn't happen very often. Usually once or maybe twice a year I have a situation like this. So this box that you guys see here, it came back to us. A guy bought a golf club. It's a wedge, sand wedge, sand? That's correct, sand wedge, that's how you call it.
Yeah.
What happened was, I get a sticker, return to sender, no such number. By mistake, and he's a new buyer to eBay because you could tell zero feedback and some goofy name like generated by eBay, you know, that's not his real name, zero feedback. So obviously he paid with a credit card, purchased this, and put the wrong address.
Yeah.
And what I mean by address, one number off.
Yeah, he just...
Yeah, just flip-flop the numbers accidentally. It came back to us. Now what do you do with this? Right. So I reach out to him, hey, listen, your club that you purchased just came back to us. What do you want to do? And he writes an email, well, I still want it. Please ship it back to me. And if I owe you anything for shipping, let me know how much. Now here's the problem with eBay. eBay shows that this was returned to us. When you look at if you look at the full tracking history, it shows it went to him.
No, and it says all this.
It says no such number, insufficient address, and they shipped it back to us and we got it.
Right.
So eBay knows that it came back to us. But the gentleman still wants it. And now, if I ship it out to him, it wasn't expensive. We charged shipping $10 and the shipping was like $9.50 or something.
Right.
I can do that, ship it out, send him an email now with my phone number, because there is completed transaction, so you can share the information. Now I can give him my number, I can tell him, listen Joe, call the shop, you owe me $10 extra for shipping, you can pay with the credit card over the phone. I have the luxury of doing that because I have a shop, I have a credit card machine, we can process the credit card. Most people don't have that option. How do you deal with this on eBay? You can't do the PayPal because he doesn't have PayPal.
He might have it.
He might, but what if he didn't? If he paid with a credit card? Now you're asking him, give me your email so I can send you the invoice for an additional $10. There should be a quick solution for this, because as of right now, when we talked about it, what you would have to do? Cancel.
Cancel the whole transaction. Refund him completely.
Completely, which you're not getting your final value fees back because you're refunding him all the money, but eBay kept.
But why do they keep it if you're canceling the transaction? It's almost like a return.
So I don't think you can cancel transaction here since this came back. You can only refund the money.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So you would lose your final value fees if you.
So you would lose your final value fees.
Okay.
And but he still wants it now. So now you have to relist. Add the $10 either to a price or shipping, and he buys it again, and you ship it out again.
Right.
I mean, there's no option with dealing with something like this.
How do you protect yourself? Because in a way, if you just go ahead and ship it to him, he can say he never got it. I mean, he could.
Well, no, but it shows clearly that it came back here.
But not if you're just going to do a phone transaction.
Well, yeah, now he can say, if I do the phone transaction, he pays me, we're all good, kinda, and now I ship it, and he might say, I never got it.
Yeah. Right, and this would sort of be proof he never got it.
And this would show the proof that, so it's kind of bad for me to do that.
It doesn't really protect you.
It doesn't protect me,
Because you don't really have proof you
There should be option, when something like this happened, that you can just go in on this existing order and send them quick invoice through eBay.
Especially if they can see.
They can see all this.
Yeah, they know it came back.
Unless I don't know. Maybe there is option. If somebody of you guys know.
What's the right thing to do?
Right thing to do, drop it in the description below. If there's a way of doing, or if there's like a proper step-by-step thing. If any of you guys are creators, maybe a great idea for a video to show people, how to do this. Far as I know.
How often does this happen?
Huh?
How often do you think this happens?
So last year, I think this year this is only number 2 that came back. Last year we did a lot more selling on eBay because of the pandemic and when we were closed. I had actually 4 of these happen last year. So and half of them turned out that the guy said forget it, don't want it anymore, and I did refund the money. You know what I mean? But
so it's only a real problem when they want it.
Well, yeah, because the guy says I want it, I'm willing to pay you extra $10 again for shipping. How do I get that $10? This is a cheap item to begin with. This was only $20.
And it's not. He didn't live too far. So
this is Kansas City, but
that helps us. If this was a really expensive thing to ship,
for example, if this was now going to California and the shipping would be like $20, all of a sudden it's you're really taking a chance that you're gonna ship it. You'll never see your money. It's like should be a proper way of doing this. So.
All right. Well.
eBay. Let us know what's going on with this.
At least you know what to do. We just message him.
Yeah, we'll message him that. We want the $10.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello, my lady. What are you doing? Why are you sticking? Yeah. Okay. Yes. I know you are hungry. Oh. I'm sorry, hon. Here. Come on. No, don't do that. Come on. Yeah, good girl. Yeah, you want to play? Yeah.